We are back with some breaking economic data this morning. The U.S. economy added 199,000 jobs in November. The unemployment rate came in at 3.7%. Here to help us make sense of all these numbers, NBC's business and data correspondent Brian Chung and Investopedia's editor-in-chief Caleb Silver, our economic dream team. Good morning to both of you. So, Brian, let's start with you. Walk us through the numbers and how they compare with last month.
Yeah, well, in short, the jobs market still continues to look good. As you mentioned, 199,000 jobs added in the month of November. That's above the pace that we had seen in October of 150,000 and above what economists had expected. They expected 190,000 jobs. Also, the unemployment rate ticked down from 3.9% in the month to 3.7%. This comes ahead of some concerns leading into the report that maybe this number wouldn't be that good. There was a report from Challenger that shows job cuts over the course of 2023 and 2022, where we did see an uptick in the amount of monthly job cuts. But as you can see, still certainly not that bad compared to the job cuts we were seeing earlier in the year, specifically in the tech sector. But nonetheless, again, good to see that the unemployment rate is ticking down, especially this late into the Federal Reserve making interest rates higher.
All right, so Caleb, your reaction to this, what does it say about the economy?
Yeah, a little hotter than expected, certainly in the labor market. When you look at the sectors, and Brian will take you through the breakdown in a second, still pretty aggressive hiring across the boards, especially in leisure and hospitality, also healthcare. But the average hourly earnings are interesting, right? This is what the Fed has been trying to tamp down along with the pace of hiring. This stayed right on average, around 4% year over year. Good news, that said, there's still aggressive hiring and a lot of job openings still out there.
That's good if you were looking for a job right now. All right, so Brian, we want you to do what you always do, break it down by category. Where are we seeing the biggest gains and any losses?
Yeah, well, the government data does break it down by industry. So if we take a look at specifically this month, leisure and hospitality, healthcare, motor vehicles and parts, these were where we saw a lot of gains. In leisure and hospitality, again, think bars and restaurants, we saw 40,000 jobs in just a month alone get added. Check this out. Healthcare adding 76,800 jobs over the course of the month. That was higher than we've seen in previous months. And then motor vehicles and parts, I call this out because the UAW strike ended at the end of October, which means that it wasn't factored in the October data. But in the November data, we saw those workers come back into the factory. So we saw a 30,000 gain in the employment in that particular sector as that UAW strike did end. But again, these were all perhaps some of the reasons why the number for November looked so good.
All right, so the Fed will be meeting soon. They haven't been changing interest rates recently. How might this influence what they do or don't?
Yeah, next Wednesday, 5 days, 5 hours, and 25 minutes from now, the Fed is not going to change rates. But what everybody's been thinking, or a lot of people have been thinking, is that the Fed would start cutting rates earlier next year than expected, maybe as soon as March, maybe even May. This jobs report says the economy's still hot. The labor market is still really hot right now. Those expectations may be a little bit too soon. Stock market not loving this number.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. So we'll see. So, Brian, it's one thing to know how the job numbers are, but we also want to know about people's wages. What are we seeing there?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's great that people have jobs, but how much are they getting paid in those jobs? And, you know, Caleb was alluding to it earlier, but the job gains that we saw, at least on the wages side, 4%. That's how much more people are making in 2023 November compared to November 2022. Bit of a slower pace from the 4.1% we saw in October, but you have to keep in mind, this is higher than the rate of inflation, which is about 3% right now. And one other thing is that we have seen this number cool. If you rewind to about 2021, wage growth was somewhere around 5%. So this number is coming down, likely due to the Federal Reserve deliberately slowing this economy with higher interest rates, but not slowing enough where inflation is eroding the entirety of wage gains on the whole. So again, you look at this picture, you're saying that could be a bit of a Goldilocks number, especially as the Federal Reserve tries to land this plane.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.